now we have this incredible compilation. It's about a minute and a half. Disney had an internal meeting of a ton of higher-ups. I'll tell you after we play the clip who some of these people are. But a ton of higher-ups, they did this internal meeting about the Don't Say Gay bill and how they intend to continue to infect people with this woke bullshit. And it got exposed, of course, because everything gets exposed, of course, these days, because things are on Zoom and everywhere else. So just take a look and listen to these series of people who they want your kids.
Last summer, we removed all of the gendered greetings in relationship to our live spiels. So we no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've provided training for all of our cast members in relationship to that. So now they know it's hello everyone or hello friends. We are in the process of changing over those recorded messages. And so many of you are probably familiar when we brought the fireworks back to the Magic Kingdom. We no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we say dreamers of all ages.
I'm here as a mother of two queer children, actually, one transgender child and one pansexual child, and also as a leader. Many LGBTQIA characters in our stories, and yet we don't have enough leads and narratives in which gay characters just get to be characters.
On my little pocket of Proud Family Disney TVA, the showrunners were super welcoming. Meredith Roberts and our leadership over there has been so welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda. And so I feel like I felt like it was, maybe it was that way in the past, but I guess something must have happened in the last they are turning it around. They're going hard. Let's have these two characters kiss. Let's in the background. I was just wherever I could, just basically adding queerness to if you see anything queer in the show, I'm Proud Family. But I just was no one would stop me, and no one was trying to stop me.
We're also reacting from the reality that when they can erase you, when they can criminalize your existence, when they can demonize who you are, the next step is to criminalize you and take your kids. And we're already seeing that in Texas. So the slippery slope between these ugly messages, emanating from legislative leaders in our state, and then amplified by our governor, whose spokesperson immediately began calling everyone who opposed this bill groomers, AKA pedophiles.
Yeah, I've had the privilege of working with the Moon Girl team for the last 2 years, and they've been really open to exploring queer stories. And so I put together a tracker of our background characters to make sure that we have the full breadth of expression. And we got into a very similar conversation, Carrie, of oh, all of our gender nonconforming characters are in the background.
Okay. So who are these people that just spoke there? I'm just going to break it down real quick. The woman who said that they're not going to use gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls anymore, that's Disney's diversity and inclusion manager, Vivian Ware. She's up there. She has a ridiculous amount of power because all the kids that were going to Disney and that, before you'd get on the ride, they were going, boys and girls, line up, get on the ride. That was actually causing hate. And there were all sorts of hate crimes. They were murdering children, apparently, because of that. The next lady who said that she has a transgender child and a pansexual child, I don't know what that has to do with her work at a giant corporation. That's Disney corporate president, Carrie Burke. So congratulations, you have those kids. That's just fine with me. I don't have a problem with gay people, actually. I think it's a perfectly normal part of society. There are gay animals, there are gay human beings. It's part of the experience, right? It's an outlier sexuality, but it's part of the thing. But you think because you have these kids that somehow that should infect all of your work. The next person was Disney executive producer LaToya Ravenue. She said that she's implementing her not so secret gay agenda into all of the movies. Again, this has nothing to do with being anti-gay, but do you want your children to be propagandized by people that are telling you that they are activists? And if remove gay from this, whatever that they would want to propagandize to your children, whatever thoughts they would want your children to have, they're saying, hey, we operate as a propaganda outlet, not as an entertainment outlet. The next person was Disney's activism partner, Nadine Smith of Equality California. She said that DeSantis wants to erase you, criminalize your existence, and take your kids. Again, I had dinner with him last week. There was no moment of taking my kids or criminalizing me. I had the steak. It was pretty good, actually. We went to this place, Flagler's in West Palm Beach. It was really excellent. I had a tomahawk. They seared that thing just freaking perfectly. And DeSantis made sure that I had dessert. So that's the reality of what's going on here. I want to give a quick shout out to Chris Rufo, who you guys know, he's been on the show many times, who is exposing most of this. I think he was the one that got this video because he gets all of these leakers at these companies to send him videos. And it's important to know what these people are doing. This has nothing to do with being prejudiced towards gay people. This has nothing to do with breaking up gay families or not allowing a kid to say, I have two dads, or that the parents can't come to the play at the school or anything else. This is about transparency in education and making sure that state employees cannot infect children with whatever their ideas are and then hide it from the parents.